Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Opposite Field Outlook. It has been a week and a half, 2.5 weeks, right? 2.5 weeks, yeah, because we didn't do an
Something like that.
episode while I was gone. Did you guys do an
Traveled
episode
there.
while I was gone?
Did we?
We
Yeah, we
did.
Yeah, I
did.
think you did.
We didn't
So,
do one last week.
yeah, we forgot last week. Won't happen again, we promise.
Too busy watching the Angels win.
I'm here with Neal and Andrew as usual. Neal, how has your day been?
Day's been great. Um, discovered this new pancake mix. It's been life. Just enjoying pancakes. Not gonna lie, my life's pretty simple.
Nice. Andrew, how about you? Cool. He muted himself right before he went to talk. That's legendary. That's legendary.
How's your day?
You muted on purpose, or
That's either the best joke ever
you're
or the
muted,
funniest thing ever.
bozo?
Yeah, we
There's a
don't hear anything.
microphone
Andrew.
symbol with a slash
Oh
across
yeah,
it.
How's it going? So, a lot of lifeguarding. That's the thing for me. I stood up a riptide in a week, so I'm super hyped for that.
That's cool.
Yeah, just going through it. Excited.
Nice. I have been back for like a little more than 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 2 days ish, and I've been to 4 Angels games already. So we're chilling. Seen a lot of losses. Starting to think that the Angels are actually cursed. And I'm the curse. When I watch them play, they do bad. The other day, I woke up. I was laying in my bed and I had my phone, and I saw a notification that the Royals had a perfect game through 7, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I turned it on, and The Cardinals finished pitching, and then the very first pitch was a base hit, and I'm like, wow, I'm actually cursed. That's cool.
You suck.
I do suck. That's how it's been going for me. I need to watch less baseball, but I'm watching more than ever before, and I'm making teams suffer for it. Um,
Shit.
yeah. We want to get into the American League. This is going to be a little bit janky because my laptop bricked and it had my recap on it. It is not turning
Oh.
on. I don't really know what the issue is.
Rip.
Yeah.
Go
And
freestyle like me.
Yeah, honestly.
I have school. My summer semester starts on Monday, so I'm really hoping that my laptop is back in time for my summer semester. Anyway, let's start with the weekday series from last week. White Sox visited the Guardians, and the White Sox take 2 of 3. This is a fairly low-scoring affair. Game 1, led by Hunter Gaddis, League of Legends All-Star and champion of ERAs above 5. His ERA is 5.34. His final line for that game was 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 4 Ks, and one walk. Emmanuel Clase gets the save. That's his 16th of the season. Game 2 is another close game. White Sox win 4-2. Dylan Cease pitches well, getting 3 strikeouts over 6 innings. Only Brennan and Naylor could push runs across against him. Logan Allen gets a loss after allowing 3 earned runs in 6 innings pitched. That's an unfortunate line to receive a loss. Michael Kopech shuts out the Guardians in a 7-inning performance, while the offense clicks as Anderson, Berger, Gonzalez, and Zavala all collect RBIs against Cal Quantrill. Now, this is a fun series. Toronto visits Tampa. The Rays win the series in dominant fashion, 4-3. Game 1 goes to the Rays, 4-3, and Chris Bassett goes 6 1/3, 2 earned, and gets the loss off a 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th unearned runs. Really? 4 unearned runs for Chris Bassett in that one. Yeah, 6 runs, 2 earned. Game 2 is an embarrassing affair for the Rays. It's their only loss of the series, though. They lost 20-1. Barrios gets the win for the Jays, going 7 with only 1 earned. And Isaac Paredes solo shot would be all the Rays would get in that game. Game 3 is a little closer. Another legendary McClanahan start and another mid-bad Kikuchi start. 5 earned in 5 innings. 7-3 is the final score. Guerrero, Springer, and Biggio pushing across runs for the Jays. The whole offense clicks for the Rays. Game 4 goes to the Rays, 3-6. Zach Eflin does well again, and Alek Manoah pitches a measly 3 innings. Jays kick off the scoring, but it doesn't matter. The Rays quickly outpace them. Tigers play at the K. And are the Tigers cooking? They win the series
Yes.
against the no. They win the series against the Royals, taking 2 of 3 as one might expect, but they're only a game and a half out of first, and they're above the Guardians, Sox, and Royals. Time to start thinking, lads. Game 1 was 8-5 Tigers, led by 3-6 performance by 3-for-6 performance by Javi Baez, and a 3-for-4 performance by Matt Vierling. Game 2 was a 4-1 Royals win. Aroldis Chapman gets the save. Game 3 goes to the Tigers 6-4. Riley Green and Zach Short both had home runs in this contest. Giants visit the Twins. The Giants take the first 2. Twins save from the sweep in the last game. None of the starters do great. Joe Ryan has a really nice start to save the Twins. And there's an okay start from Alex Cobb in Game 2 of that one. Red Sox visit the Big A. Mickey Moniak turns it on for the Angels in this series, and the Halos sweep Game 1. Angels spot start Jaime Barria, who does a great job. Goes 5 innings, 1 earned run. Usually he's out of the bullpen, so that's pretty cool. Game 2 goes 4-0 to the Halos after a great performance by Griffin Canning. That's our boy. He's a SM alum. 7 innings, 0 earned, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, home runs from Moniak, Theis, and Trout. Game 3 goes 7-3 to the Angels. Tyler Anderson goes 6 innings, 1 earned, 3 strikeouts to keep the Halos ahead. The A's visit the M's for the Alphabet Series. Seattle sweeps. The A's never put up more than 2, and the Mariners never put up less than 3. The M's offense was firing on all cylinders for Game 1. They put up 11 on a great Luis Castillo start. O's visit the Yanks. They win this divisional matchup in 3. Lots of offense. Judge providing for the Yankees as usual, along with Rizzo and Torres. And Mullins, Henderson, and Hayes keeping the O's up. Let's move on to the weekend series. There's a lot of these for the American League. White Sox visit Detroit. Tigers win 3-4 as the Sox keep up their slide. How are the Tigers winning enough games to stay near the top? Simple. Nobody is winning any games in this division. Padres visit the Yankees, and the Yankees take 2 of 3. I think it's time to panic if you're the Padres. Musgrove provides a little stability in Game 1. While Soto, this guy is not bad, by the way, and Tatis push runs across in a 5-1 game. Luis Severino keeps the Padres off the board until the 4th and only allows the 1 run. Yankees win. Yankees win Game 3 as they push across all the runs despite a rare bad start, 5 earned from Garrett Cole. Rangers visit the O's. Rangers take 2 of 3 thanks to their hot offense. And the Orioles save from the sweep in the last contest thanks to a good start from Kyle Bradish. The Blue Jays visit the Twins. Blue Jays take 2 of 3. Twins offense struggles. They only put up 1 in the first matchup, and in the rubber match, the Twins scored an impressive 0 runs. The Nationals visit the Royals for the mid-off. Royals lose the series. And one of the games they lose to Patrick Corbin. That's tough. Marlins visit the Angels. Angels cannot get it done. When they pitch well, the offense looks horrendous, and when they hit well, the pitching looks atrocious. What are you going to do? Houston played the A's in Oakland. Houston sweeps. A very minor Twitter controversy ensues after that one, and thus begins the improvisation. The Mariners take 2 of 3 from the Pirates. The Pirates score 11 runs in the first game, and the Mariners score 6 off a interesting Mitch Keller start. He goes 6 innings, 6 earned, and he earns the win in that one. The Mariners shut out the Pirates in Game 2. Luis Castillo has another great outing, 6 innings, 0 earned. Vince Velasquez only manages to make it 2, and he has 4 earned runs. And in the last game, the rubber match, the Mariners pull it off 6-3 as their offense gets the job done. J-Rod homers, Raleigh homers, Jared Kelnick doubles. That's that series. We move on to the Dodgers and the Rays, and the Dodgers lost. That's what I like to see because I have a funny graphic. The Rays take the first game in the series, 3-9. Their offense is, doing the thing. They score a lot of runs. Dodgers beat them 6-5 in the second game off Muncy homer, Muncy double. Muncy scores on wild pitch. That's what you like to see out of Max Muncy if you're a Dodgers fan. And in the last game, this one is 10-11 in favor of the Rays. That's a lot of runs for one game. Mookie Betts goes 0 for 5, and Gavin Stone goes 2 innings, 7 earned. That's not what you want to see out of your prospects. Let's move on. The Cardinals visit the Guardians, and the Guardians take 2 of 3. Cardinals only manage the middle game, and they only take that one 2-1. So it's not a very decisive victory for either team. 3-4 in the first game for the Guardians, and 3-4 in the last game for the Guardians. I think that's it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's everything.
I know that this is a National League thing. Juan Soto is not bad.
He's terrible.
His OPS
Mid.
plus is
Baseball player.
164.
Awful.
His OPS is 938, bro. On no planet is a 938 OPS bad.
Atrocious. Bad.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. I think
Send
you
him to
guys
the
are just
Chihuahuas.
pushing this narrative.
Yeah,
so
minor
that you
leaguer,
can,
Triple A.
you guys are just pushing this narrative so that you can keep, I don't know, keep saying the Padres are awful. But they are awful.
They are.
They are awful, despite Juan Soto being good still.
I think Juan Soto got called out, so he just decided to step it up. I don't know what's going on. He was literally mid to start the year, and then he just cranked it up.
Any fun American League stories from last week that we want to talk about? I don't think there was anything too interesting. Moniak got called up. He's been hitting well.
Oh, that's sick, man. I've seen him pop off. It's finally good to see like an Angels trade work, for once.
Well, we have yet to see if it's actually gonna work.
Yeah. True,
So
but
far,
it's worked so far.
I think Mickey is 0 for 15 in his last.
True. That's like 4 games.
That's a slump. That's a beginner's slump.
Yeah, you could just not really like a team and you suck in that series. So
yeah,
that's what Neal's going through in fantasy right now.
Yeah, I just didn't like a few teams and I'm not happy right now.
Yeah, so I don't know. He was batting really well out the gate, but we'll see how it pans out for us. I'm not confident enough to put him in the good category yet. What I really enjoyed is Moniak was doing this crazy thing where he hit like 3 leadoff homers in 3 games, and he was rewarded by sitting on the bench 2 days in a row, and he lost his streak.
Okay.
He's bad.
Good move, coach.
Then.
Let's see if it works.
That's what you like to see out of Phil Nevin.
Guys, you know what's crazy? How the Rangers are still first place. Isn't that insane?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they're clicking at the right time too. Like everyone's sliding, and then they're just this team. Like their pitching, from what I saw, I think it's like top 5 at least. Like everyone on the pitching staff is popping off. It's crazy.
Everything they bought
batters are playing well,
except for DeGrom.
Yeah, I fear another missed postseason is in play for the Angels on this one.
Yeah, that's a tough division, man.
It's not that tough. I mean, the Mariners aren't great.
I mean, the top 4. I mean, top 4. If you said they make the playoffs, I wouldn't say you're wrong. So
A's, Astros, Rangers, and Mariners. That's a good prediction there, Neal.
Yeah, I don't think the Angels are a top team in the West. I don't think they're a top 4 team.
Did you just say A's, Andrew?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think Andrew and I are in agreement here that the A's.
I never mentioned the A's.
The Angels are a top 5 team in the AL West. Okay.
I said if you said any of these top 4 teams made the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised.
Top 4 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would the A's be?
The Angels are not a top 4 team in the American League West.
In the standings, they're top 4.
I know. Their record is misleading. They're playing above their ability right now.
Okay, Jack. We go by numbers, okay, not by feel. I don't know what kind of spirituality you're trying to connect to right now. Look at numbers.
The Angels in spirit are worse than the 12 and 46 A's.
Okay, I don't care how depressed you are. Okay, after all these
That's
losses
facts.
you
That's
watched
actually
the past
true.
4 games you've seen, top 4 teams.
I mean, have the Angels taken 2 out of 3 from the Braves? Exactly. So you tell me who's really in front.
The Twins, crazy how they're just like same record as Seattle in their first. Uncompetitiveness.
Yeah,
those
that
bottom
division
4
is
teams,
just
man.
awful. Like
Straight trash.
Andrew was asking me before the show started if the Tigers were good, if we should like consider them for stuff, and it's like no, I don't think they're good.
I mean, listen, they're okay. If I had to place some of these teams in tiers, they're watchable. Like the Tigers, they're doing better. They'll be better in 2 years. They'll be better in another year. Like they are way better than what they were.
I believe they'll be better next year for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Probably.
I think for those like shit teams, you just gotta respect it. You're getting out of the gutter. That's what the Pirates started doing. They're not really doing right now, but still,
Yeah.
Gotta tip the cap. Yeah.
Yeah, tip the pirate cap.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's all the American League stuff, right?
Yeah.
Gio's batting
Yeah.
really well. I'm like Gio
Ooh.
Urshela's #1 fan.
I'm always rooting for him. Love to see
Stupid.
the errors yesterday. Really good times.
Hey, he's hitting.
Always rooting
Okay,
for the
that's
man.
all that matters.
Yeah.
Phillies.
Yeah. Okay.
Last year's Phillies proved to us that defense does not matter, and Anthony Rendon
True.
leading the league in errors should not mean anything.
Negative 15 points though does make it matter in my opinion.
I do wonder what his outs above average is from Statcast. Let me see.
True.
He hasn't been horrendous over there at third base. Also, I'm going to use my influencer power since I run a podcast. I'm an influencer. This is how it works. Vote for Zach Neto for the All-Star game. This is the narrative that I'm choosing to push with my influencer power. From all 2 people that watch this podcast, vote Zach
Now
Neto.
your mom, your dog, and your neighbor will vote for
Exactly.
Zach Neto.
Hey, Gavin's voting for him, so Gavin might be on the NFL podcast if that comes out for the upcoming season.
Ever. Yeah.
The Orange Network NFL pod.
First things first, we have to get this show back on schedule, and then we can start worrying about the other stuff. But Gio Urshela is 79th percentile in outs above average, so he is a plus defender, according to Statcast.
Barely.
What about hitting though?
He's batting 300.
It's pretty good.
He's a good
pretty
hitter.
good.
He's a plus guy. His sabermetrics are awful, but he is doing really well. So for Gio, I choose to ignore the sabermetrics. Yeah? Do we want to do National League?
You want me to do standings?
Oh, yeah, do standings.
The sole reason why I'm here.
Yeah. Right, after this, you can leave, Andrew.
Yeah. Okay, bet. All right. In the AL East, it is the Tampa Bay Rays in first, unsurprisingly, 40-15. They're 6 out of the last 10. The run differential is 119, so they're going through it. Right behind them are the Orioles of Baltimore, 35-21, 4 games back, 5 out of the last 10. Yankees in third place, 34-23, 5.5 games back from the Rays, but they have won the past 4 games, and they are 7 out of the last 10, and they're going to be playing the Dodgers, I think tomorrow, right? Or Friday, one of those days, but they're playing them next. Right behind the Yankees are the Blue Jays. They're 29-27, 10 games back. I'm pretty sure they went on a massive losing streak. They won a few games here and there. They lost the last game. 4 out of the last 10 games they've won. The Red Sox are right behind them, 28-27, 10.5 back. They lost the past 3 games, and they are 3 out of the last 10. So the entire AL East still is over 500. That's impressive to see. The AL Central, it is the Minnesota Twins, 28-27. Jesus. They lost the last game, 4 out of the last 10. Their run differential is 40. And then all the other teams right behind the Twins, their run differential is negative. So here we go. Tigers, they're 26-28. They're a good team. Come on, put some respect on their name. 1.5 games back. They won the past game, 6 out of the last 10. Guardians are 25-30. Lost their 3 games back, 5-5 out of the last 10. White Sox are 23-35, 6.5 games back. And the Royals, they're 17-39 with a negative 70 run differential. In the AL West, it is the Texas Rangers, 35-20. They lost the past game, but they are 7 out of the past 10. The Astros, they are 32-22, 2.5 games back, 7 out of the last 10. So those 2 Texas teams know how to win. They're keeping pace in that division. The Angels, they're sputtering right behind them with a 30-27 record. They are 6 games back, and they're 6 out of the last 10. The Mariners are 28-27, 7 games back. They lost the past 2 games, 6 out of the last 10. And the Oakland Athletics, they're 12-46 with a negative 195 run differential. 24.5 games back and 2 out of the last 10 games. And those last 2 games, they actually beat the Braves. So tip of the cap to them. I saw somewhere, I think they're on pace to have the worst regular season in MLB history from what I
In
saw.
162, yep.
Yep. So they're definitely keeping pace for that. Hopefully they don't beat other teams like the Braves, but they're getting there. They're really struggling.
The Las Vegas
Kind of
losers.
sucks. Yeah, literally, that's what they are. Yeah, that's the standings.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go back.
One more thing that I want to talk about that I forgot about. This might have been. Was this recent series? Let's see. Oh, this was the weekend series. Okay. This was the Sunday night game, I think. Yeah, Sunday night game. The Astros beat the A's 10-1. And the Twitter admin for the Houston Astros posted a picture of the Astros celebrating and said, tens of runs in front of tens of fans. Or it was something like that, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was mad. There's a new copy pasta. It's like, have some respect for a struggling fan base or something like that. Is that actually an issue? Do you guys think that was an issue? Do you think the Twitter admin went too far?
I thought it was kind of funny.
I think he's a little in touch, and it kind of makes it more funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's funnier when they know it's the context of the sport,
It's a professional account. That's the only thing. So
yeah, that's what makes it funny. It was literally the Astros. It wasn't like Astros fans.
Yeah, it was really funny that it was actually the Astros that said that. I do think it was a little too far for the actual Astros account to say that, but it was funny enough that I can give them the excuse.
Facts.
Yeah, it was funny enough to where I'm like, okay, I'll let it slide.
They also deleted the tweet. It is no longer
up,
just in case you guys were wondering. So I can't show it to you guys, but yeah, can't imagine being an A's fan. I suffer being an Angels fan. Cannot imagine suffering as an A's fan. That's got to be something else.
It's worse.
Yeah. I hope they all show up for their reverse boycott day.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh my god,
sounds kind of fun. We should go to that.
Bro, it's in like 19 days, and it's in Oakland. No way.
7 hours away, bro. We're chilling.
We cannot. Actually, I have
we
more
cannot.
drives than that.
We will not go to the A's game.
Yeah, I'm not going to the A's game. I don't know about you guys. Okay, we're gonna do the National League.
All right, guys. Let's go to the actual fun league. League where actual stuff happens. Real baseball. Okay, so we're gonna go over the what? Okay, cool. Nice response, Andrew. So we're gonna go over the East.
Bad connection.
The East.
But he's watching Instagram Reels on his phone right now and had the volume up
Andrew?
by accident.
Oh, sorry, bad connection.
No.
What was it? I didn't hear it.
I said, "What's up, Andrew?" And you went, "Oh, bad connection." Like 10 minutes later.
And you went,
yeah.
for no reason. So.
Okay. Screw you, Andrew. We're gonna go over the East versus the West match. Start with the D-backs. D-backs beat the Phillies 2-1. What a series! Game 1 goes 6-3 D-backs. Wheeler, he has a quality start, but the pen is trash, as we all know. And the Phillies, they have the streaky offense, so they do not come back. Game 2, 4-3 D-backs. Another win. Sir Anthony Dominguez. We all know he's a clown. He gives up the winning run, takes a loss to the speedster Corbin Carroll. Love that guy. Game 3, 6-5 Phillies. They avoid the sweep with a walk-off. Alec Boehm, clutch man. Good for them. They do not get swept. That still sucks, though. The Rockies, they take on the Marlins. They whoop them 3 games. They get, and the Marlins take 1. Game 1 goes 5-3 Rockies. Cabrera, he has a quality start, but the Marlins offense is mid, so that don't work. Game 2, 5-4 Rockies. The Marlins, they try to rally back in the 9th after a solo home run, but Pierce Johnson, he gets the save. Good for him. Game 3, 10-2 Marlins. Sandy is solid through 6 because he is that guy, and the Marlins offense, they did the job. Game 4, 7-6 Rockies. Marlins, they rally for 4 in the 9th, but the rally is crushed with a Tovar walk-off single, so that kind of sucks. Dodgers, they take on the Braves, and they took 2 wins away, so love to see that. Game 1, 8-6 Dodgers. We got Gavin Stone. He's kind of crap in his second start, but his offense carries him a bit thanks to JD Martinez. He's having a fantastic May, going 4 for 5 in this game, 2 homers, Freddie Freeman, he loves the homer against his former team. So that's how that goes. Game 2, 8-1 Dodgers. Bobby Miller debut. The hype is real. He goes 5 innings, 1 run, 5 Ks against one of the best offenses in the game right now. So that's pretty good for him. Strider, he has another amazing start. He gets 11 Ks on 6 innings in the Dodgers. They get to the pen for the Braves, and they put the game pretty much out of reach, 8-1. Game 3, 4-3 Braves. Game determined in the ninth. Phil Bickford, he gives up a walk-off sac fly. Albies, he makes sure they don't get swept at home, which would very much suck. Let's talk about some central on central battles. Cardinals, they tie the Red Series 2-2. Game 1, 6-5 Red. Helsley takes the loss. So good for you, Andrew. Game 2, 8-5 Reds.
Let's go.
We got Wainwright is bad. Ashcraft is even worse. Jack would know.
I do know.
3, 10-3 Reds. Mats, he was awful to begin, giving up 4 runs to the Reds. 8 of 9 Reds players had hits, so slugfest all around. Game 4, 2-1 Cardinals. We got Michaelis. He goes vintage, giving up 0 runs on 7 innings, and Nolan Gorman double. That was pretty much all that was needed to get the win, so good for Gorman. Brewers over the Astros. They take 2 against the mighty Astros, who are second place. I want to remind you guys. Game 1, 12-2 Astros. Corbin Burns, he's trash. He gives up 5 runs on 5 innings. Javier is not trash. He goes 6 innings, gives up 1 run. And then your daddy is insane, hitting 2 of the 5 Astros homers for the day. That is insane. Game 2, 6-0 Brewers. JP France, he gives up a run, but the Astros score 0 runs, so it's pretty much Jover. Game 3, 4-0 Brewers. Adrian Hauser, he gives up 0 runs on 5 1/3 innings. Adames, Miller, and Anderson, they all homer. 4 runs combined, so they carry the offense. Pretty much it was just homers for the Brewers. The Rangers, they take the series win over the Pirates. They take 2 in the 3-game series. Game 1 goes 6-4 Pirates. The Pirates rally in the 7th with Marcano. Grand Salami take the lead. Rangers try to come back in the 9th. Josh Young, he hits a homer, but they're eventually stopped. The pen keeps the game in a win for the Pirates. Game 2, 6-1 Rangers. Eovaldi, he goes 9 innings, giving up 1 run. Good for him, proving to be an amazing offseason signing. Rich Hill, he goes 5 innings, giving up 5 runs. So not good. Josh Young, he stole the spotlight, going 2 for 4 with a homer and a single. Good day for him. Game 3, 3-2 Rangers. Martin Perez, 7 innings, 2 runs. And Simeon, leadoff home run. And Young and Heim, they get the other 2 runs. Good for the Rangers. They're staying hot. Padres over Nationals. They take 2 games. Game 1 goes 7-4 Padres. Bogarts and Dixon, homer for 3 runs. Abrams and Thomas tie it up 3-3. And then Soto and Cronenworth, they both homer with a Tatis sac fly. They get the job done. Game 2, 5-3 Nationals. Ryan Weathers, he looks like a little Madre, giving up 4 runs on 6 innings. Padres couldn't crawl back, and that's kind of the story right there. Game 3, 8-6 Padres. It was looking like a series lose for the Padres, and then Odor comes up. He hits a 3-run bomb, kind of saves the Padres, makes them not cry. And, no Kershaw crying today. Josh Hader, he comes in for the save. Looking good for them. Cubs over Mets, 2-1. Game 1 goes 7-2 Cubs. Suzuki and Mervis homer for 4 runs, and that ends up being enough. That's all they need. Game 2, 4-2 Cubs. Alvarez, he homers for 2, but Cubs respond with 3 in the 3rd, and that is pretty much all she wrote. Game 3, 10-1 Mets. Hendricks, he's pretty washed. The Mets offense did not. They basically came here to play. Quick way to say it, because they scored 10. It was basically BP for them. Phillies, they tie the 4-game series against the Braves. 2-2. Game 1 goes 8-5 Braves. Gregory Soto, he sucks, giving up 3 runs. Game 2, 6-4. The Phillies take a win in Game 3, 2-1 Phillies. Stott and Turner, they score the only 2 runs that they needed. So good for those guys. Game 4, 11-4 Braves. Strider, he was amazing. He goes 6-inning pitch, 2 earned runs, and he is the first to reach 100 Ks this year. So good accomplishment for him. The Giants, they are facing the Brewers, and they take 3 of the 4-game series. Game 1 goes 5-0 Giants. Brewers offense, they don't really get any runs, so that is pretty much no chance of winning there. Game 2, 15-1 Giants. Giants, they got the entire Brewers pitching staff. They basically Shrek'd on them. Game 3, 3-1 Giants, and Game 4, 7-5 Brewers. Contreras and the Brewers, they capitalize, and they get a lot of hits. They get a lot of runs. Good for them, taking the dub. The Reds, they sweep the Cubs. Game 1, 9-0 Reds. Hunter Green, he was flawless, looking really good. And Justin Steele, he was not given he was basically giving some BP to those guys, 9-0. Game 2, 8-5 Reds. Game 3, 8-5 Reds. Somehow they copied the exact same scoreline, and that'll end the series. Red Sox over D-backs. Game 1, 7-2 Red Sox. Chris Sale, he's vintage, and Red Sox, they pop off. Game 2, 2-1 Reds. Kike, he ties it on a single. McGuire, sac fly, was not enough for the win. And Kenley comes in for the save. Game 3, 4-2 D-backs. Corbin Carroll, he homers for a 2, and Rojas, he singles for a third run. Perdomo, solo homer, and Red Sox could not get enough to score back, so that's kind of all they wrote on the scoreline. Rockies over Mets, 2-1. Game 1 goes 5-2 Mets. Scherzer's vintage with 8 Ks over 7 innings. Lindor, he has himself a day, and the Mets offense follows behind him. Game 2, 10-7 Rockies. Rockies, they put up a 5 spot in the second. The Mets do the same in the 6th, but the Rockies scored more over the next few innings. They secure the win. Game 3, 11-10 Rockies, back and forth, high-scoring game. The Mets try and rally and come back in the 9th, scoring 3 runs with the Rockies. They hold it down, and they get the series win at home. And that'll conclude the National League.
Nice. Let's go to standings.
Good stuff. All right, guys. Big ones here. So in the National League East, it's the Atlanta Braves. They're first. 33-23 is the record. 10 games over. 58 run differential in the positive point. 4 out of the last 10, so they're a little bit streaking, but, they're a good team as always. Right behind them, all 4 teams in the NL East, are in negative run differential except for the Braves. So that's kind of funny, honestly. Right behind them, yeah, literally. Right behind them are the Mets. They are 29-27, 4 games back. They won the past 2 games, and they're 6 out of the last 10. The Marlins are 29-27 as well, 4 games back. 5-5. Yep, they're going through it. The Phillies are 25-30. So a real World Series hangover. I don't know even if it's a hangover, but they're definitely not that good like they were last year. 7.5 games back. They lost the past 3 games. 4 out of the last 10. The Nats are 24-32. 9 games back, and they're going through it. In the NL Central, the Brewers are first, 29-26. First place, they are 5-5 out of the last 10. The Pirates are right behind them, 28-27. They won the past 2 games. This is funny, actually. So the Pirates, they're a game behind the Brewers, but they have a positive run differential. And the Brewers are in first place. They have a negative run differential. So, I don't know.
How many have the Pirates won out of the last 10? Because from what I understand, they're sliding. They haven't won a game in forever. Well, they have won games, but
they're 4 out of the last 10. Yeah, so, okay. They're trying.
They're mid.
They won the past 2 games, though, so they're trying to make it through.
Yep.
Right behind them are your Cincinnati Reds, 26-29. That's right. 3 games back. They won the past 5 games, so they're heating up. 7 out of the last 10. The Reds are coming. The Cardinals are right behind them, 25-32, 5 games back. They're starting to climb up the division, and they won't be down for much longer. They won the past game, and they're 5-5 out of the last 10. Cubs right behind them, 24-31, 5 games back. The Dodgers, they are 34-23. Obviously, who predicted that? Pretty much everyone. First place, 5-5 out of the last 10. They're going through it, but they're that team to beat as always. D-backs right behind them, 32-23. 1 game back, 7 out of the last 10. They won the past 3 games. Giants are 28-28, mid, 5-5. 5.5 games back, 6-4 out of the last 10, and they lost the past 2 games. Padres 25-30, 8 games back, and their run differential is -1. The Colorado Rockies are in dead last, 24-32, 9.5 games back, and they are 5-5 out of the last 10. That's going to do it for the National League.
Nice. So the Cardinals are not as bad as everyone thought at the beginning of the season when they. Do you remember they went 9 consecutive series without winning the series opener?
Yeah. Crazy stat.
They've turned that around a little bit. Pirates are not as good as they look. They're still good though. I watched them play the Giants today. That was an interesting game. So watching for my boy Mitch Keller.
Mm-hmm. Your boy.
Any fun National League stories from last week? We'll cover this week's. in the next episode.
I'm going to be honest. I did not expect the Rays to smoke the Dodgers. I thought that the Dodgers, I thought they were just going to come into Tampa and just kind of blow them out. But this series against the Rays really made me respect them, to be honest.
Supposedly the Rays have like the craziest home field advantage in baseball. Like, I think they win more games at home on the road than other teams do, and they lose more on the road. Like, yeah, that's what I've heard. Just because their park is so unusual and the ceiling is white and all that fun stuff. I don't know whose idea it was to like have the baseball stadium where the ceiling is white, but
with white baseballs.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Maybe they should paint the baseballs a fun color in the Trop. Make them yellow.
They should make them like some like color that you can only see different when you wear these contacts, and then give them to the Rays players so they're the only ones who see like pop flies and stuff.
Or dip the baseballs in like fluorescent paint. So that, and then turn on black lights when the Rays are up to bat, so the ball just glows. It's a strategy. Okay, let's talk All-Star voting. Who do we think is gonna make it into the All-Star game? Who's on the ballot right now, actually?
Yeah, let me pull up that ballot because
gotta see that.
I don't think it's well rounded. I think it's very like
there's a few very one-sided picks.
Yeah, like it has to be this guy. Everyone else is mid. Let's check it out.
I think Will Smith has to be an All-Star this year.
Oh, yeah.
This is the year.
I think after, what's his name? Buster Posey's gone. It's got to be him, man. And I think he's finally had a better year so far than
the catchers. Yeah. So. I can't really see anyone else doing it.
Yeah, same.
Austin Barnes.
Yeah, Austin Barnes. I'm voting him a couple times. I'll give him one of my 5 votes a day.
Who do we think is going for first baseman? I have
first base.
Yeah, I have Rizzo and I have Freddie. I think Freddie is a lock, right? 346, 10 home runs, 35 RBIs, 1 dot.
He's a lock.
Yep. Yeah, he has very little competition. I think the only guy you could be is Goldie. Like, if you're a Reds fan and you just steer, it's kind of really it.
Goldie has a contending.
Goldie, yeah, I think Goldie has a better shot than Steer.
Oh, you're right.
Steer's
but still not
underrated.
Yeah, I still don't think he'll win.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you give it to Rizzo though. It's a little more competitive in the AL.
More competitive. I can see votes for Ty France, maybe, probably not, but like maybe. Yandy Diaz is definitely a big contender.
Pascotch too.
Oh yeah, Yandy Diaz.
Pasquantino.
Yeah, Pasquantino.
Pasquantino, yeah. He could take some votes.
I love the fact that I definitely think so. Jared Walsh as the first baseman for the Angels. He's been back for 1 weekend. Yeah, he's been back for a week now, but like.
Ben's got like, what is that, 4 RBIs?
One.
Yeah, it's definitely Freeman.
The sample size for these stats is like 20. Like
20 games.
Know. Weird. People might vote for Jose Altuve, but I will not because he's been injured. So his stats are like, I don't know, not enough.
I will never vote.
I think
a 2017 Astro.
Yeah, my vote for second base. I think this is a consensus agreement. My vote for second base will be Marcus Semien.
Yep.
For the American League.
Yep, same.
National League. Not totally sure. Honestly.
Yeah, kind of a toss-up.
Luis Arias is fun. He's a batting average guy. I love batting average guys, but also he has 1 home run.
Yeah, Ketel Marte. He's got 8 of them.
Yeah, I forgot who I voted for
Nolan.
the first time around. I think I voted for Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott. Okay.
290, 5 home runs.
Not bad.
It could honestly be McNeil, Jeff McNeil, because he won the NL batting title last year.
Yeah.
Jonathan India, I like him too. He's a good pick. Nolan Gorman also.
I think he'll be the guy that receives the most votes for me for sure.
Yeah, Nolan
Yeah,
Gorman.
Nolan Gorman definitely deserves some votes, man. He's
And if the
popping
Pirates are popping more, maybe G1 Bay, but I don't know.
I'll take a little bit.
I do like his name, but
He's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to say.
agree.
G1 Bay.
and
I'll probably go Arias though.
you're going
380 average.
Interesting.
That's insane.
300.
Insane. How do you have a 380 average? You deserve it.
Personally,
Crazy.
I have beef with the fact that Anthony Rendon is the Angels' third baseman because Gio doesn't get a spot on the ballot now. And Gio Urshela has been way better than Anthony Rendon in nearly every capacity of the game. He's been better at defense. He's been better at batting average. Well, no one's going to write. That's a wasted vote then because no one's going to write it.
I'm writing him in right now for you, Jack.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll start a campaign. Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela for American League All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to happen, though.
Who's better than him? I guess J-Ram, kind of.
I mean, it depends if you value power. I mean, J-Ram is better.
Yeah.
Paredes is pretty good. He doesn't have that high batting average, but he has a respectable batting average.
Josh Young, man.
Yeah, he's
pretty good year.
I think in the end, my vote will go to J-Ram probably.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Probably the best out of people just here right now.
He's always been consistent, too. All these other guys. Mm-hmm. What about Devers? Did you guys say Devers?
Where is Devers?
I don't know. Devers.
He's having a little down here, but still. He's not mid, but still.
Definitely not mid.
You called Tatis mid, and then Devers is a mid.
I mean, he's like number two.
But he's saying Juan Soto is awful. Juan Soto stinks. Juan Soto doesn't know how to play baseball. But Rafael Devers, he's good.
He's not slumping in the slightest.
Out of all these guys, I would probably have him number 2 behind J-Ram, but go off.
Yeah, go off.
We're just mocking you for no reason. Who do we think for National League All-Star for third base?
National League.
Machado. I don't know about Machado.
Definitely not Machado.
Be quiet. It is not Machado.
Probably Arenado, just for the defense. He's hitting up too. I would honestly put him down.
Who did I put last time?
I don't remember who I voted for earlier. I voted for someone 5 times, and I don't remember who.
Yes, same. I don't know who it was. Who was it?
My vote might have gone to Austin Riley.
Yeah, I think I might have done Austin Riley too. I can't remember, but I think it was Austin
17 home runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
strange
guy. What a strange baseball
insane,
player.
I know. All he does is hit dingers.
I'll never understand it. Yep.
Broken, right?
Dinger City.
Yeah.
Weird.
Austin Riley's a good pick.
Riley.
Yeah. It's either Riley or Arenado, I think.
I'm going to write in like...
Alec Bohm, too.
What's that one guy's name? I'm going to write in Edwin Rios. Try and get him in.
Edwin Diaz.
Dude, Edwin Rios has a .08 average.
Jesus.
Shortstop, my vote is going to Zach Neto because I love Zach Neto, and he's a plus defender, right?
Anyway, let's talk about the actual shortstop pick.
Let's move on.
I'm pretty sure Corey Seager is the
talk about
one.
the real actual shortstop.
Dude, it's literally Corey Seager.
It's a runaway
there's
Corey
no one
Seager.
else.
I don't care. I want Zach Neto to be a finalist or to get on the reserve roster. Like, I don't think there's a chance in hell he's a starter.
He's going to end up on the Bat Boy roster, buddy.
Oh.
Maybe, but
roasted.
I want him to get to the All-Star game. So I'm going to vote for him.
He's going to be in the seats at the All-Star game.
Angels fans seem pretty united that they're voting for Zach Neto. Like, even the guys
all 10 of you guys?
Even the guys that aren't biased. Like, I'm voting for, like, Rizzo and Freeman and Semien and Gorman and Ramirez and Riley. So far, 0 of my All-Star picks have been Angels, but Zach Neto is my All-Star.
Terrible.
How about National
League?
Run away with Trey Turner. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Trey Turner, obviously.
I was thinking Brandon Crawford, 198. That's a respectable average, right?
Jesus.
Oh my God. This man should be on the ballot with that average.
Put Let's have Arcia in there. Spice it up.
He's
I thought you were gonna
he's a
vote for Matt
consideration.
McClain, bro. 361, and you're a Reds fan. Come on.
I mean, okay, for him, it's
Small
like
sample size.
it's a small sample size. He's gonna go back to 200.
I
I
He's
thought
gonna go back
you were a
into
Reds
the
fan.
minors.
I thought you were a Reds fan.
Well, I am a Reds fan, but I'm keeping it 100% right now. Okay, like
You know,
it's gonna happen. Like the cliff
again,
is
I
inevitable.
don't remember who I gave it to when I voted
Yeah,
this
neither do
earlier.
I.
I
I
don't
thought there
remember
was
which
a guy
NL
that was
shortstop I
like it
did.
was clear, but it's actually definitely
Yeah.
not clear at all.
I might have just been biased on Chris Taylor.
Chris
yeah,
Taylor.
seems
Oh my God.
likely.
Jesus Christ. Imagine he gets in, dude. That'd be insane.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think my actual vote is Orlando Arcia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's who I'll vote for. I'm considering Willie as well. Mr. Adames,
Not bad. 9
home runs. I mean, definitely could be better. I don't know. I'm voting Lindor though because he's
Could
on my
be.
fantasy team. Let's see. Catcher for AL.
Catcher.
Adley.
Who do we have? I voted for Matt
Obviously,
Dice.
Addy.
Buddy has been killing it.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
I think
voted
there's
for Matt
3 good
Dice.
options here.
Matt Dice has been killing it, my guy.
Small sample size.
He's been playing
yeah, it's a
all
small
season.
sample size.
Man's
small
got
sample
13
size.
RBIs. That's garbage. to be
13
in the
ribbies
All-Star
is
game.
poverty, dude.
Yeah, no way. This man has 3 home runs
Hey,
and 13
Martin
ribbies.
Maldonado's on here and he has 8, so he's
What the
Yeah, and I ain't
hell?
voting him either.
I got a wild card. I got Mike Zunino. I really like what he's been doing.
Dude, there's actually only. Oh, I give my vote to Salvador Perez. That's
Okay.
That's actually
That's not
really
bad.
good.
That's better than Theis, though.
Little bit
I'll
of a
take that.
biased vote, but
Adley
he's also
Rutschman's getting
really
my vote.
good.
Yeah.
Adley Rutschman is the reason the Orioles are good.
I
He gets
think
my
Salvador
vote.
Perez is like
Truth.
a real answer. I don't think it's like
Yeah.
He
I
deserves
respect
it.
that.
a Zach Neto type
Not
answer.
Second.
National League,
Will Smith.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
It's Will Smith.
it's clear.
Non-competitive.
Outfield. Let's have a little bit of a discussion.
Okay.
The discussion is one of them is Randy Rosarena. He is an all-star this year.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
think?
Absolutely.
I agree.
It's not even
He's
close.
in the AL, right?
Yeah.
Well, for sure, Judge, right? Okay. Aaron Judge is for sure.
You
I
got
have
your
Trout,
one.
Judge,
He's my
and
third.
Rosarena. Those are my
I might
guys.
not give it to Trout. I think there's better.
Trout's
That's
been.
fair.
Yeah.
He has been
I
slacking a
don't
little bit. I don't know.
I've noticed it. Of
know.
all people, I would notice it the most.
Okay, but he's still gonna get in. Like people are gonna vote for
Yeah,
him.
he's got
So-
that name, Mike
Yep.
Trout.
And Mike
Michael
Trout is
Trout.
always in danger of just becoming the best player in baseball again. Like if he just gets out of the
Yep.
slump, it'll just go back to being how it was.
You know, guys, I think your daddy might deserve a vote.
He deserves a vote too. Yeah. I think-
he's doing everything Randy does, but better, except average.
Dude, I think Yoshida
Obviously,
deserves a vote too. This outfield is
Yeah,
freaking
you're right.
stacked.
You're right. Yoshida does deserve a vote, but does Trout? Who takes it? Yoshida or Trout for me?
Trout's gonna.
Trout
take
has
it.
like almost double the homers. I
know.
think he
Yeah,
might
Mike
take.
Trout is just better, dude. He's just better. Mike Trout is just.
It
super-
sucks that
I
there's only
wish
3.
I wish Yoshida made the All Star because that'd be kind of
too.
sick. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Trout gets it. You know, I don't know though, because your daddy, Don's glove is like pretty bleh.
It's
But
bad.
Randy-
It's bad.
Randy's got that 5-tool in him. So
He
like
does.
I don't know if maybe I should switch from Jordan to Randy.
Randy's
Something
a
to
5-tool player. He's an elite base stealer. He's just I don't know. He feels more exciting than Jordan. Like Jordan is a
convinced
great
me.
player, but Randy Rosarena standing there like this in the World Baseball Classic. I don't know.
Yeah. You're right.
Kind of cool.
Okay, I got Randy, Judge, and Trout.
Those are my 3 as well.
Yep. I'm right there.
Okay, I know.
James Outman. No, kidding. I'm not biased. All right. Yeah, when I said Outman, I actually meant to say Jason Hayward. Underrated.
Oh, you're right.
I
Yeah,
think
come
for
on,
this
come
one
on.
I have
Let's keep it real.
Marcel Ozuna from the Braves.
The Braves.
From the
From the
Braves.
Braves.
From the Braves.
Are you talking about Ozuna from the Braves?
Ozuna from the Braves.
Ozuna.
I think I have Juan Soto here. One of them. One of them I think is Juan Soto. Like the
I
average
hope
is
not.
good.
Swear to
Is this
God.
the All-Star game or the Mid-Star game?
Hey,
Yeah,
look at the other
facts.
guys. Look at the guys. Okay, Juan
Good
Soto
one.
has a
Your first vote has to
conversation.
be Acuna. It has to be
Yes,
Acuna.
yes,
First
yes,
one
yes,
was
yes,
Acuna,
yes. Acuna for sure.
thankfully, because he's on my team.
I'm
All
going
right,
to the conversation. I'm not going for the locks.
Yeah. Okay.
Acuna, it's definitely Mookie Betts. He's definitely getting on there.
Yeah, I'll give Mookie Betts. 5-tool player.
Yep, I gave
That's
Mookie
great.
Betts mine as well.
And
Third.
I don't know. This one is tough. There's a lot of good players.
The last one's a little difficult.
Yeah.
You could probably say Corbin Carroll just because he's been a rookie and he's
I think
been.
it's Corbin Carroll or Juan Soto. Whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
I don't
barrel or
think
the
Juan
five
Soto's
star.
an outrageous pick on this one. I don't.
It's not. He's actually been doing pretty good. I wish Cody Bellinger didn't get hurt so I could.
That's the first time you've said that all season.
Damn, Neal.
Calm down, okay? You know when the joke happens, you know when the joke's off, okay? I wish Cody Bellinger didn't like get injured. Because I probably would have given him the vote if he hasn't been out for like 20 or 30 days.
Yeah.
I think
Poor guy.
DH, it's clear. Shohei Ohtani for American League. He just has more home runs than everybody. And the guys that are close to him in home runs have a way worse average than him.
You know, sneaky Lourdes Gurriel pick maybe, though.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. He's been good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Better average. Good amount of bombs. Driving in some runs. Something to consider.
Definitely considered it. Still voting. Actually, who do I want for NL? Let's see. Bryce Harper, fantasy legend for my team.
Bryce Harper for your DH?
Stats look really good, but also he's been playing for like 2 days.
JD is my guy. It's got to be JD.
Jorge Soler.
Ben's on a mission.
But he raked against the Angels. He made us look like we were throwing him BP the whole series. It was crazy. It was awful. I'm also mad that in the fantasy draft, I drafted Jesse Winker. I still...
Yeah.
He's bad.
That's tough.
I told you he sucks. I called it.
Atrocious.
I told you he would be bad and Josh Bell would be bad, and I was right on both.
I might vote for Kutch just to get him back into one last All-Star game. I'm not arguing that he's superior in any way. It would just be cool for him to go back to the All-Star game.
AL. Jake Berger all the way.
AL, yeah, Jake Berger. No.
Jake
Berger.
It's my guy.
Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, it's your guy.
I spent another draft pick on Gunnar Henderson.
Shut up, dude.
Gunnar Henderson.
I wish you could. Well, here's the thing. You gotta have one like player from each team in one of the All-Star events. So maybe this is where you put in Brent Rooker. You know.
That's true.
Oh.
So
that is
true. That's why. It does make sense. Like if there's 1A.
Yeah.
You're spitting facts, Andrew.
You know,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
vote for
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You should. Ed, you should.
Because we all know Shohei Ohtani is going to be in the All-Star game.
In somewhere, yeah.
In some
probably
the
capacity, he'll be there. He'll be in the starters list and he'll get voted for.
Yeah.
He'll be the coach or something.
Yeah. Konnichiwa.
He'll manage the team.
Did you guys already say NL?
I said JD Martinez.
I said probably
JD
I'm voting Kutch just because I want to. I don't really have an argument. I'm just doing it.
I think Soler. But actually, no. I think Joey Votto. Boom. Done. End of story.
Okay. Solidified.
My guy.
Yep. Solidified.
Has Joey Votto played a single... Has he seen a single pitch to Major League
There's no stat lines on him.
Yeah, so no, right?
Well, here's the thing, too. You got to have, like, old people in it. It was, who was it last year? Albert Pujols, so,
it was Albert and Miggy, right?
Yeah.
I don't think... They don't get voted on, though. They just get, like, the commissioner just picks them. So don't waste your votes picking those guys.
We just got to make sure.
Yeah.
We got to let the commissioner know what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going Jake Berger on this one.
Good pick.
Ooh, yep. Gunnar Henderson has been moved to a platoon role.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's not
Bro,
that good.
that was What did you say at the beginning? You said he was like, oh yeah, I have the greatest infield ever.
Buddy,
And then,
he was the number 1 prospect in baseball, and he came up and he's barely hitting 200. I don't think that's my
you gotta
fault.
give it. You
you want to know?
Jag.
You don't have fantasy powers like I do. Okay, I can.
How did you sell me
simultaneously
Graham Ashcraft and make him bad? How did this happen? You just made him bad. It's unreal.
Yeah.
I gotta check in on Nimmo. Nimmo is a top 3 outfielder right now, so it's pretty good.
Fleeced.
And I just traded for Rizzo too, so he's gonna get really good pretty soon.
Who'd you trade away for Rizzo?
Josh Lowe and Mauricio Dubon.
Oh.
Those 2 players are mid, but I don't know. Their magic
I would
does.
have taken them. You should have told me about that.
I know. Yeah. Anyways.
Do you have Relvis rankings for today?
Oh yes, I do. Give me a second. I gotta pull it up.
Okay.
The Relvis ranking.
The regional sports networks, RSNs, whatever Neal came up with the abbreviation for RSN earlier. If you want to pull that up and say it, you can.
Sunburn something.
They are beginning to collapse.
Sunburn nipples.
Padres, RSN,
Hey, yo.
Bally Sports, San Diego did not pay them in time to renew their TV contract. And so the games are going on MLB.TV. So if you have an out-of-market package, you can still stream the Padres games for free, which means I can still stream the Padres games. Well, not for free. I already paid for it. But if you're in the San Diego market and you want to watch Padres games, since they're not on Bally Sports anymore, you have to pay MLB.TV for the in-market package. New in-market package. It's $30 for the season, and you can watch, I think it's $30 for the season. You can watch all the Padres games. And I guess MLB.TV is going to, manage the production of it. That's what I've heard anyway. It's kind of still unfolding right now because they just didn't pay today. But I'm very curious to see what's going to happen when Bally Sports does not pay the other teams. Minnesota Twins, Texas Rangers, Diamondbacks, and Guardians are all in weird little disputes right now that are going to court over the regional sports network thing that's happening.
The raging sunburns.
Yeah. So Cincinnati Reds, Cardinals, Angels, Marlins, and Royals are all also Bally Sports partners, which means even if their payment isn't due soon, their payment is due eventually, and they'll have to pay. So
what about my LA Kings? How do I watch that on Bally Sports West?
That's a great question. Thankfully for you, they got eliminated from the postseason, and this is not an issue.
Damn.
I'm sure when the hockey season starts up again, they'll figure something out. But you don't
The
have to worry
NHL,
about this until
the NHL is gonna stream all our games on Stream Ace, so don't worry, Neal. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry.
Thank God.
Fortunately, the Kings
okay.
did not make it to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was actually hoping they wouldn't because I didn't know what I was gonna do.
I don't know what MLB is actually doing. I'm not sure
Me neither.
what their stream
think
is going
they
to
do.
look like. We'll see. I'll see tomorrow. I'll try to watch the Padres game tomorrow, whatever that is, whenever it's on, if there is one tomorrow. And then I'll talk about it during the next episode we have on Monday, because we're having an episode on Monday,
Yep.
right, guys?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check the calendar.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll have an episode on
Yep.
Monday. It's a 1 p.m. game
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, the 5th. We're chilling.
We'll have to do it after I get out of communications at 3 p.m., but
Oh,
Yeah,
stuff,
you're gonna
good
learn
stuff.
how to communicate for the pod.
Yeah,
Learn how to
Jack.
write a
Learn how to
speech.
talk.
yeah,
You can give a speech on the podcast to practice.
I can. This podcast is probably pretty good practice.
Mm-hmm. We're helping your class.
welcome, Jack.
Yeah.
Now pay up.
Yeah, you're
Pay
actually
up.
welcome, Jack.
I'm so hyped to take
That'll be
calculus.
$300.
It's gonna be done in 8 weeks.
Oh, you're welcome.
I have 8 weeks to learn
Jeez.
calculus and take a final and pass.
Oh my
Good
god.
luck.
Yeah, I'll need all the help I can get. I'll be recruiting
Have fun.
Neal and Q Young and Connor.
Oh,
my
yeah.
cause. You guys will all
I got
sit in a
A's.
circle.
In both.
We'll discuss. And all that.
I got A's in both. I'm reliable.
Nice. We have Rebels rankings.
All right, guys, you ready for this one?
Let's rank the Bally
Absolutely.
Sports.
Yep. So here we go. In the National League, I'm giving it to Ryan McMahon on the hitting side. He had himself a great week. In 26 at bats, he hit 500 with 13 hits, 2 of them being doubles, 1 of them being a triple, 4 homers, 12 RBIs, and 7 runs. In fantasy leagues, he's rostered 41%. So, yeah, underrated. Just to put that out there. In the American League hitting side, I got to give it back to a former. What was my team name last year? The Relvinator, something like that. Yeah. MVP of the team last year. Aaron Judge, 24 at bats. He hit 333 this week, but he had 4 homers, 6 RBIs, 9 runs, 8 hits, 2 doubles. The American League was kind of a little weak this week, but, got to give it back to the big name there. In the American League for pitching, I'm going to give it to Shane McClanahan. Another week for the American League, but 12 and 2/3 innings pitched, a 2.13 ERA, 3 earned runs, 10 hits, 2 walks, 1 homer given up, but 14 strikeouts. He had himself a good week. In the National League, I'm going to give it to Marcus Stroman. He had himself a great week, 17 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, 2 wins, 1.06 ERA, 2 earned runs. He was killing it this week. So Stroman for the National League and Ryan McMahon, both in the National League, Aaron Judge, Arson Judge, and Shane McClanahan in the American League. That's going to do it for my rankings. Yep.
So just to double check, your American League pitcher of the week was not Hunter Gaddis.
Hold on.
Let me double check.
Give me a second.
Yeah, just making sure.
Let me just change the script real quick.
Yeah, let me just flip that one. Was he really that good?
He had a good start. He had 1 good start. Don't know what the second one looked like this week because I'm sure he had a second one this week.
Gaddis, he gave up.
His second start was bad.
He gave up 3 earned runs in 4 2/3 innings pitched. So,
but the Monday game was 6 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs, 0 earned, 0 home runs.
Basically Cy Young.
Basically a Cy Young
pretty
week.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
He was up there. He was definitely up there.
Maybe next week.
I know you didn't.
I was considering him.
I know you didn't even consider him. Okay, I think that's all we have for the episode until we'll have a continuation of the regional sports networks talk next week probably when there's updates and I read more articles from The Athletic about it.
The red sunburned
Noses.
what's in
the raging
noses,
sunburned nipples.
red sunburned nipples, yep.
Okay. Well, that'll do it for today. We finally have an episode and there'll be one on Monday. Peace.
Cool.